Hi everyone, it's James. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here at the Tupperware Studio. I'm going to be showing you some fantastic storage solutions today. So these storage solutions are the same things I use in my own home. We had a challenge where we have a small pantry, and our pantry is really tiny. I'm not sure what the builders were thinking when they built our pantry. They said, well, the kitchen's big enough, they don't need all this pantry space, and they were wrong. So I went through and bought a bunch of this stuff for my own home, and I want to share those pieces with you so you get an idea of how easy it is to conveniently and really well organize your pantry. So let's take a look at some of these items. All right, so I have two different series of items here, actually three. So I have our modular mates here, and then we have some canisters, and we'll talk about those in a minute. But first, let's talk a little bit about the modular mates. Modular mates have been around for a long time. They have not changed much besides the lid colors. And that is because they are amazing. And once you get perfection, you don't have to do much to them. What I love about the modular mates is that they are exactly that. They are modular. They fit into a tight space, nice and neat, and you can kind of configure them almost like a Jenga puzzle or something like that. It's really cool. So what we have here is all different sizes. So these are available. You can buy them in a kit or like a set price, or you can buy them individually depending on your needs and what kind of items you have in your pantry that you want to store. So I'm going to come a little bit forward here because I like to be able to be a little closer to show you what the heck I'm doing. But let's show you what we've got here. So a few of my favorite pieces is what I pulled out because I wanted to show you how easy it is to use. So you'll notice that the modular mates are different sizes. So here is the large one. So what I love about this is that it holds a lot of things in the bigger, the bigger sacks and the bigger bags. Like my flour, I'll buy a Costco size bag of flour and I'll put it in here. And I have multiples of these because I have all-purpose flour, I have a wheat flour, I have a gluten-free flour, a rice flour, I have all different flours at home. So these work really well with that. And the nice thing is, normally if you have different containers of different sizes, different brands, your pantry just feels like it doesn't fit things because nothing really stacks and gets organized. But with this, I can put this in my pantry. Let me move these little guys out of the way. I can put my flour on the bottom because I don't use it every day. And then if I have something else that I want to get to more often, I can stack on top of it. So maybe I use this container for like a special snack. Maybe Dylan loves a certain cookie or a candy. It can go in there and then it kind of goes right on top of that piece there, and I still have space here in the front. So then I might take, okay, well, I have some other pieces. Let's put something else on there. Let me grab a smaller piece real quick here. As I'm going all around the place, I forgot to grab these. So maybe you're gonna use these smaller pieces so they can stack like that. If you have two of them, you can stack two of them. So they all will configure together to take up not much space in your pantry. So I love that they're designed to kind of work together like a puzzle, giving you maximum storage space. Now there's also other sizes too, like there's these smaller ones, great for things. We store tea bags in this. We have different spices depending on what we use. It's fantastic. These here are great for pasta, cookies. Oh my gosh, Dylan's Oreos go inside of here, which is really nice. And then they have the larger containers. Maybe you have things like cereals, other bigger pieces, maybe you like lasagna noodles or whatever it is. These bigger pieces work really well with that. And they also will have the smaller pieces nest on top of them. So they all work together to really fit well in your pantry. So this is something that you can use over and over again, and they last forever. So something I really love. The other thing you can do with the modular mates is get different lids for them, or they're actually called seals. I always call them a lid, but they are called a seal. And what happens is you can get the solid seal like this. We've probably all seen these before, maybe in your mom's kitchen. They've been around that long. But they seal really well. But they also have the other kind of seal with the flip top. So it goes on just as easily as the other seal, but you can see now I can pop the top and pour out of this. So it makes it really convenient. So they just look really nice in your pantry. You can label these. They have a smooth section here where, if you get really creative with like a Cricut or maybe a label maker, you can put something cute and fun on there. Maybe you have a certain decor or theme going on in your kitchen. These will blend right in. They are a modern look, but they're also very classic. They're very simple, kind of that opaque color with the black. It'll fit in any style decor, maybe your farmhouse decor. Well, you can put something really cute for a label on these. It'd be great. So I love that. The other thing I like about these is that you can get things like the seasoning containers here. So these are really fun. I use these all the time. At my house, we actually make a lot of our own seasoning. That's because like Paul's diabetic, we're trying to watch salt, we're trying to watch sugar. So I will make my own seasoning blends and put them in here. They have a 1 cup capacity, and they also have 2 different sections on the lid or the seal. I always call it as a lid. I know, I'm a bad Tupperware lady. But it has the large pour and it has the shaker. So these are really convenient. So there's all different types of configurations you can get with the modular mates. Even things like this, you've probably seen these before, the spaghetti holder, which is awesome. And they actually have a serving size helper on the top. So for 1 serving or 2 servings, it's pretty neat. So these here are a definite must if you are reorganizing your pantry. Maybe you're doing a kitchen remodel and you're just tired of never finding things. You know, it's a worthwhile investment to get these. Are they cheap? They're not really that cheap, honestly, but it's something you're gonna buy one time. And then once you buy one, you kind of become addicted to it because you're like, oh, that really does work well. So let's get some additional pieces for the kitchen. So by the time you're done and all that stuff, your kitchen is beautifully organized. And I love that. Now let's just talk about, I'm gonna move you guys with me, a couple other things real quickly. These are canisters that will coordinate and work in with your modular mates. So this canister set, let me move this out of the way here, is a 4-piece set. So we have these 2 sizes here. Those are 2 large sizes, and then 2 smaller sizes, excuse me. These are the 2 large sizes and the 2 smaller sizes. So here we go. They're pretty big. Look at my head. My head's big. These are pretty big. But I love these because they have the little window so you can put different things on them, and they're really easy to open and close. I know I'm like really up close and personal to you guys, but I want to be able to show you all this stuff. The lid has the seal. I know. Honestly, I'm gonna call it a lid the rest of this video. I'm not gonna try to correct myself. But it has an easy grip opening. I mean, I have kind of big fingers, and it's easy for me to get in there and pull it off. And to put it on is very easy as well. So just put it on your counter. You know, you can take out your cookies or whatever you got in there, and then let me screw over this way. And then you just put the lid on top, and you push down on it and it clicks close. So these are really nice. So this set is a great addition to the modular mates. They're pretty, you can go on a counter, they can go in your pantry, whatever you want to use them for. And they just keep your food really fresh for a long time. Now, kind of working in with the system is this here, and this is our coffee center. So this one is really neat. This one you can leave on your counter if you have maybe a little coffee island or a coffee bar, or maybe you're the kind of person who just puts it on top of your fridge, whatever it is, or in your pantry, but it's really pretty. It was designed to be able to be left out and add some little decor and add kind of a little touch of whimsy to your kitchen. Now this one here is really nice because, you know, it's the black, it's got that really pretty kind of raspberry colored top on there. But the print on the outside, if you look carefully, is actually coffee plants. So it's a coffee plant with the coffee beans. So it's just really neat. And you wouldn't really know that unless you looked at it. So I love that. In our house, we're not a huge coffee drinker. My mom drinks coffee. So we can do this thing use this for multiple things. Oh my goodness, right? So let's pop the seal off this guy. I said seal that time. Pretty awesome, right? And the inside has this little organizer that is awesome. So what you can do with this, one, if you don't want to use the organizer, you don't have to, and you can use it as a canister. You can store like pods in there if you have a Keurig or something like that. The other neat thing about this is then it will actually organize your coffee. So if you do ground coffee instead of the pods, you can use this little insert, and this part of the insert will hold 1 pound of ground coffee. It has the coffee scoop, and this section here is for your filters. So it's really neat. It's really easy to clean because the whole thing will lift out. Like I said, you can use it either way, with or without this. And if you can use it for storage or anything, I'm gonna get one more for my dog treats because I think it's so cute and it looks really cute in the pantry. So that is the coffee center. So all these pieces, if you put them all together, you get a really well organized kitchen and pantry. So it's something to think about during the party, or if you're just shopping on a regular page, look around at all the different things that Tupperware offers. It is really something, It's really designed to help you live better and live easier. I think sometimes when we live in kind of mess or chaos, the stress level is too much, right? You're stressing out all day long at work, you're stressing out with your family, your kids, everything else that's going on. But when you go home and you go to your kitchen and you have an organized pantry, organized counter spaces, organized cabinets, whatever you've got, it makes life a little bit easier, and you can kind of calm down. You feel like, oh, okay, it's not so bad. But when you come home and you see chaos, you've been involved with chaos all day, and then you're seeing chaos in your kitchen, it makes you not want to be in there. And I love being in my kitchen. So this system really helps me have a much better day. At the end of the day, when I'm in the kitchen, it's just like, okay, this is awesome. I'm doing this. I'm relaxed. At the end of the day, the troubles are melting away because I can find everything. I'm not searching throughout the whole house to find, what I was looking for, and it's pretty darn amazing. So those are some organization items that I recommend. If you have questions, please comment below, and I'll be happy to help you out. Have a great day.